This is episode 174, weight loss case study, Elida Gutierrez. I was diagnosed with cancer and a brain tumor. Welcome everybody to another episode here in My Transformation by Custom Body Fitness. This is your health coach, Sandro Torres. And today I'm very excited to present to you Elidas interview, one of our members that has been with us 14 months. And 16 months actually, and she has gotten very good results. The bad news is that she got diagnosed with cancer and a brain tumor before she started exercising. Now she got everything under control. She's very healthy thanks to the decision that she start making on her health, the changes that she made, and now things are getting better for her, a lot better. And she's gonna tell you the things that she has been changing in her life to lose 53 pounds, and what is more important, to control her health, to cure herself of those diseases. There is nothing that I can say out of my mouth except that I'm proud of her. That's the only thing I can say, because the hard work she's fighting and she's winning it. And I'm impressed with the things that she has achieved. So she's a good example to follow. If you wanna take care of any of those diseases that you may think they're not curable, or that you may think that you defeated, think twice. And also you can also lose another 53 pounds in the way of you changing your life. So without further introduction, let's listen to what Elida has to say. At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody to another interview here in Custom Body Fitness. Today I have one of my favorite members here at Custom Body Fitness. She has been with us a year
and 4 months.
A year and 4 months, and she has completely transformed her body. She still has a way to go, and we set up new goals to get there, but she has transformed her body completely. Not only that, what matters the most is that she's transforming her life, and that's what we're going to be talking about. Elida, welcome.
Thank you. Hello.
Thank you so much for letting us do this interview. I really
appreciate thank you.
It. Let's begin with the first question. Tell us a little bit about you, about your past, who Elida used to be, and why you decided to transform your body.
The Elida that I used to be did not exercise much or at all. For me, exercise was just going on a very small walk. And for me, that was, I exercise already. But now that I'm here and I joined, that was an exercise. That was nothing. And that's pretty much, I was very sedentary. My jobs have always been sedentary. I have always been sedentary until a year ago or a year and a half ago. I started working out, just doing the treadmill, going on longer walks, which it helped me, but not to the extent that this program has helped me.
So why is the reason that you were sedentary? Can you study your past a little bit and tell us why you never exercised? It wasn't part of your family, You don't have that belief. You don't think it was necessary.
Honestly, it's just that I cannot put an excuse. It's just that I just never did it. I
Did you see
it
people?
wasn't a no, and no one in my family that I can think of. Oh, I they used to work out. My father, I know he used to go out for runs. He was a runner, but I don't remember. I know because I've seen pictures and I hear the stories, but I've never experienced it with him. Like, hey,
Let's go for a run.
let's go for a run. Let's go walk. I never experienced that,
Uh-huh.
but there's no excuse really. It's just that that was my lifestyle. That's the way I
That's
was.
that's how you were raised. That's what you knew.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you say year and a half ago, even
Hmm.
before you joined us, you
Right.
started to exercise. You started to be more active.
Hmm.
What happened in your life that you decided to start being more active?
I've had a lot of good health scares in my life that
Can you tell us
uh,
about it?
cancer and a brain tumor.
Wow.
Just to keep it small.
To keep it
Yeah, to
simple.
keep it simple, keep it short. Yeah, I had cancer, I had a brain tumor, and then I tried to change, but then I got better. Thank God, I got better, and then I let it go. But then I got another scare when I got an MRI, and I kept getting testing. So it scared me because the results weren't coming back the way they were supposed to be.
It
And
was
that's when
getting worse instead of
it was
you
I was
getting
going back.
cured.
I was digressing, and I said I really have to do something about it like now. So my first step was join the community center, join the gym. I've joined many gyms in I would join them, and it's funny, but it's not funny because it's my reality. I would join, I would go, I would give it my all for a full 2 weeks, and then I would drop the ball. And there's no excuse. But then this happened here again when I started noticing I was digressing, and I said, I really need to do something. I need to do something. And then I ended up here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me summarize that in my own words and what I'm understanding. So if I
Hmm.
make a mistake, please correct me.
Right.
So you guys care with all these health problems,
Hmm.
but before that, you did join a couple of gyms here and there. You give it all. You give it all for 2 weeks, and but you quit because you didn't really care. And
Yeah.
then you got your new results after getting tested. Instead
Hmm.
of getting better, it started getting worse.
Hmm.
So then you join a gym, the community
Yeah, I
center,
joined the community
and
center.
you were more in, but it
Right.
wasn't, you didn't know what you were doing. And then you end up
Right.
here
Right.
at
I
Custom
didn't,
Body Fitness.
right. I knew I needed something more. I knew that for sure.
But why you decided to exercise? Did the doctor tell you that if you want the tumor, your cancer to get better, you need to exercise, you need to do this, or it was something inside of you that tells you you need to be active, or how do you conclude that?
It's the lab work that was coming back, and it was coming back irregular. And then the doctor not once told me, well, you need to start working out. They really didn't, but I knew that I had to do something regarding my lifestyle, being
Okay.
sedentary. I needed to start moving, and I was doing very well. I didn't quit the community. I actually didn't quit the community center. I kept going. When I was going there, I lost about 15 pounds because I was monitoring my food. I wasn't eating junk food. I really was doing, but I knew I needed something more. So the way I ended up here, it's really funny. I asked my sister-in-law one day, do you know of a place where they tell us what to do? Literally, those were my words. I need somebody to tell me what to do. And I need something that's gonna keep me motivated to doing, and your motivation should be yourself, really. It's not motivation, is that you wanna do, even if you're tired, even if you're bored, even if
But
just
you
do
want a
it.
program that support you and that
Yeah, that
motivation.
actually kept you accountable. Because anybody can hire a trainer and they're just gonna tell you, oh yeah, do this. And are you gonna do it? I know myself, probably not. I'm being honest. So, and then I was more focused. I started being more focused, and we ended up here. I asked Berenice, do you know of a place? And she's like, let's go ask. But the funny thing is that the day that we came and showed up here, it was a Thursday, and it was closed. So I called and then I made an appointment. I was very scared and I said, yeah, I made an appointment, but then I called you and I canceled and I said, no, I'm inside me. I said, I'm too scared. I know I'm not going to make it because I would see videos online and I said, no, I'm
That's
not
too
going to,
much for me.
no, yeah. And I would say, I'm not going to make it. I know I'm not going to make it. So that ended there. I kept going to the community center. And sure enough, later on, I get an email for the Slim Challenge, the Sexy Slim Challenge. And then I again dragged my sister-in-law with me. Oh, we have to join. And yeah, sure enough, that's when I started. We started in April of 24, and I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us, before you give us an update about your health, tell us what changes have you made to lose? How many pounds have you lost?
My whole journey started at 189. Right now I'm 146.
Okay.
Exactly 146.
So that's around 53 pounds.
Yeah.
Tell me what changes you have done on your eating, how you used to eat before, and the things. Tell us, for example, when you were doing it alone, that you were checking how were you eating, what changes
No, I
you
was.
made, and how that is different from what you learned from custom body fitness.
It's not,
So
it's,
tell us the three different phases.
well, when I started, I was watching what I was eating, but I didn't really know. All I knew is that I had to cut bread and candy, sweets, because that's my weakness, bread. So I said, no, I know I have to cut it. And I did, and I started cutting it, but I was still snacking. And then I get here and I'm told snacking is not good. Even if it says it's healthy, I learned a lot about how, even if you think it's something small, the calories add up. Do not drink your calories. And that's another thing because I'm a coffee drinker and I used to be an avid Starbucks coffee drinker. And those are lethal. They're they're not good. Just the drinks itself with the pumps and the sweets and the I cut that. And just the fact that I'm staying consistent with my working out, I think that's a lot of what helped me lose the weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we get into the workout, be more specific about the things you used to eat back in the past and how disorganized you used to eat and how do you eat right now that it's giving you the results.
I eat 3 meals, but the way we're supposed to eat: breakfast, lunch, dinner, which consists of being cooked at home, obviously.
Why?
And huh?
Why?
Because it's better when you cook at home.
Why?
You know, because you know what you're putting in it and you're controlling what you're putting in what you're going to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I cut the most, and it's bread. Bread. My thing was bread, candies, sweets. There's people that have other things,
Processed food.
yeah, other processed foods. And yeah, I would eat processed food, but my thing, my worst was bread. I mean, croissants, muffins, cookies.
Flour.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And now you're not eating anything of that. And to give us an example about the things that you eat and that is helping you to lose weight.
I've replaced a lot of that stuff with fruit, uh, veggies. I eat a lot more fruits than veggies, and it's because I don't know, it's just easier for me. Um, Pretty much that's it. I changed that. It's just substituting, and I've seen a difference. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's get into your exercise now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. Tell me, you said in the beginning that you used to go for a walk and you noticed that it wasn't really exercising. Then you started to be more active going to the recreation center, which was more active, but it wasn't really what you're looking for. And now you exercising, and that you knew that that makes difference. Tell me what's the difference on the exercises.
Well, the exercising is that I'm being consistent, first of all. If you're consistent, I'm seeing and I've seen the proof that it's going to work if you're consistent. I mean, I come to the 5 sessions a week, plus I try to do cardio as much as I can. I'm not very good at it, but I try to do as much as I can. And I think that's what helped me, just the fact that you move, that I'm moving, yeah, that you're exercising, that you're moving, and then that the program works because it's something, it's enjoyable, even though it's painful, but it's something that I enjoy doing it. And I think that's very important because when you don't enjoy it and you're not focused, you're not going to do it.
Um, what makes it painful? Tell us about it. Remember, people don't know that if you talk about exercising and you moving, people go to the recreation center and they move, right? But it's different when they move here. What's the difference on being consistent? You can be consistent moving by doing Zumba, but it's not the same thing what you're doing. So tell us about the difference. Why it's painful and you enjoy it?
It's painful because you're lifting weight as much as you can, but it's enjoyable because you're working every single part of your body every time you come here. You're working your legs, you're working your arms, and you're challenging your body, you're challenging yourself. And it's enjoyable seeing the change, seeing that it's motivational being able to see that I'm able to do it, that I'm actually doing it, and then I'm completing it, and I'm doing it. I'm
challenge that you defeating that.
Yeah, that I'm sticking to it, that I'm not giving up, and that there's people helping you.
How that is helping you mentally? Did you notice any difference on your
Definitely mentally it does help you a lot.
Tell me about it.
It's a stress reliever. I mean, coming here honestly is pretty much the highlight of my day. After a stressful day at work, I know that I get to come here and I get to come here this hour, and you forget about everything because you're working out and you're giving it your all and you're here and your mind is here. And then the mindset changes too, that hey, I'm doing something for me, I'm seeing a change. And I feel proud of myself.
Sometimes I walk in here and I see people work out. I can't stop noticing a big smile on my face. A big smile. And the smile is because I am very proud of all of you. And I told you that you should all be very proud of yourself because not this is not for regular people. Not everybody can do this weightlifting. It's hard, and the big smile is that I see you struggling, and I see you pushing, and I see you giving all, and it's just that feeling that you're not giving up. It's not the feeling of the pain. Is that the feeling of that you're not giving up, that you're doing it, and do you overcoming that negative self, and that you overcoming that pain, and that you know it's going to be for your own good, and all your fears in that moment, all the fears you're fighting, and and because I do the same thing, and understanding that you're going through that and winning that fight gives me the smile and feeling proud of all of you because like you said, it's hard. It's not something that you come and you're gonna play with some Barbies or lift 5 pounds or dance on Zumba or something like that.
And that is part of why I love the program so much. I enjoy it so much because it's something that I know for a fact, and this is me saying it. One of someone that had never been part of anything like this before in their life. And I know that it's not for everyone. And the fact that I can say it, I'm sorry, but it makes me feel good.
If you think about it, at the beginning of the interview that we have right now, you said it. I call you and I make an appointment, but then I look into the videos and I chicken out. You didn't say those words, but I'm saying it.
I did.
Said, I told myself that I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And because you notice in those videos, it wasn't something that, I'm going to go out there and just do something easy.
Yeah.
And something inside of you keeps saying, I need to try something different.
Yeah.
And when you saw that challenge, you said, let's try it.
Yes.
And now look at you.
Yeah.
You remind me of another member. She started 3 years ago,
Okay.
and she she wanted to be fit. She wanted to be fit, and she started, and she was into it. But one of the things that she used to do is party and spend weekends traveling, and sometimes weeks and drinking a little bit. And the first year, she got some results, but she wasn't getting to the 20%. So then we sit and we talk about her issues. And then I told her, if you don't change this, I'm not saying don't go out. I'm not saying don't go travel. I'm saying you need to plan around that. If you want to tone your body, this needs to be a priority, and you have to put it as a priority. This is no game. If you want to tone your body, you have to get into it.
Right.
If you want to travel, if you want to party, do it. Cut your drinking and go travel, but plan around it.
Right.
Continue eating healthy,
Right.
and plan your trips around. And she got into it. And I interviewed her, and we in the interview she says this, and that's why you remind me of her. She says, I saw these people, like all these fit people walking with their clothes on, and they look amazing. And right now, I can't believe I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
It's the same with you. It's like you in here lifting heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you never saw yourself in the beginning doing that, but then you say maybe let's try it,
Yeah.
and you picture yourself, and now you're one of those people.
Yeah.
They're fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean it's not how much weight you lift, is the challenge that you have with that weight that you're lifting. So it's impressive, Elida.
Thank you.
Tell me, what other things you have changed besides eating healthy and exercise? They have helped you with your results.
Mentality, just the mentality of knowing that I am able to do it, that I need to keep pushing, that I'm noticing already that the hardest part is it's regulating and really watching what you eat. Because I'm at a point right now that the hard part coming to my sessions and exercise. I mean, it is difficult. I mean, like, of course I get tired. But what I mean is the difficult part now is the eating. The eating, because sometimes I break down. Sometimes
You're human.
I'm doing so well, and then something happens and I break down, and then that's what is more difficult for me right now, more than saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go in and work out and I'm tired." No, honestly, I look forward to it, which that's one thing that I've never thought I would say in my life. Oh, I'm going to go work out. Yeah, I no, never in my life. And now I'm like, oh, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward. I'm waiting for the hour because I want to go.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And accepting that we have a problem, that we're not perfect, then we can continue fixing things. It's
Right.
what helps us go to the next step. So I'm happy you're noticing a couple of things that you can also keep working so you can get there. Tell me, what is the conclusion, your summary of the things that are helping you lose weight?
Watching my eating, really focusing on my eating, knowing that and understanding that, oh, it's the weekend. I, I, I cannot afford to do that. Not, I cannot, I wish I could. I wish I could say, oh, weekend calories don't count. They do. And everything adds up. So keeping that in mind and learning that and really watching what I'm eating. I mean, literally. And exercising definitely has helped me. Exercising is not just, for me personally, is not, especially coming here, is not just for, oh, it's your body, you're working your body. It really relaxes your mind. It works your mind. It helps your mindset. There's times that I've walked in here like super angry. I mean, and just being here and going through the hour, and then it goes away. And then you realize, hey, yes, it's not that bad. You can do it.
What's what's your biggest tip for people who want to lose weight, who wants to start, and people who have been trying and is not seeing any results?
Well, first of all, the biggest tip from me, of all people, one, don't be patient. Be patient. Please, if you're really starting and you're really focusing and you're really being consistent, working out and what you're eating, don't expect to see changes within a month. Don't expect to see changes within 2 months. And it happens that you come in here, but I've been coming here for a month and I don't see anything. I know because I've heard people say it. But I've been here and I don't see it. You will see it. But mainly to uh, place it short, be consistent. Be consistent. Keep yourself motivated. And it's not even about motivation, because usually motivation, one day can come from a person, one day motivation can come from something that you want, but then it can go away. So it's not motivation, it's supposed to be something that you want, something that is being disciplined, knowing that you want it and you have to work for it. Even if you're tired,
Even do it
yeah,
even if you don't want to.
yeah,
Even if you're tired.
even if you don't want to do it, even if you're tired, even if you say, no, not today, yes, today, do it.
There is anything out there that I forgot to ask you, anything that you want to say to the public?
That I would want to say, if you're watching this, if you and you have the opportunity to join, do it. And I mean it. I totally mean it.
Thank you.
If you're close by, join. You won't regret it. You won't. Do it.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this interview. As you hear, what you want to do to lose those 53 pounds, you want to eat healthy. Watch what you eat. The weekends are important because the calories still count. Be consistent and be committed. And once you all in, do it all in. Don't just do it whenever you feel like it. And one of the things that Elida didn't really say this clearly. I'm putting words in her mouth. Hopefully, I'm safe with that. Join a program that works. It's not about going to the gym and just move. It's
Right.
about getting to a program that really
Right.
works and challenge you to
Right.
become a better person. Because when
Right.
you change your life, you also change your body. Thank you so much, Elida.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it.
No, thank
You're
you.
gonna see Elidas before and after. I'm so excited to show it, and then we're gonna do an update in a couple months.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Elida.
Thank you. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you.
Bye bye now.
Bye.
That's it right there, everybody. She started because she was diagnosed with cancer in a brain tumor, and then she decided to take imperfect actions. So she said she needed to do something. So she did. She started by going to the recreation center and just cutting sugar and calories. She started with imperfect action, but then she said, "I need somebody to tell me what to do," and that's how she ended up in custom body fitness and improve her eating by cooking at home, by adding veggies, by eating organic, and so on. So she improved her eating after not be able to lose more than 15 pounds. She came with us and lose 53 pounds by doing that. And of course, exercising, remember, it's not about moving alone, it's about you doing the hard work, and she's doing it. So that's another point that you need to do. And by that, and remember, you are going to change your mindset, and it's going to help to enjoy your life. And by the end, you need to change your lifestyle to get those results. Hopefully you liked the interview. Thank you, Elida, for letting us do this. Thank you for everybody for following us. Remember to stay close to God, mentally and physically healthy. And your health coach says bye now.